Okay. Whoa. Am I really here? Someone warned me to not trust my map. So I'm not sure that I'm actually where the map says I am. Look at that. It's a save point. Do I trust it? Like, the map is not being filled out, so I think I don't trust it. What do I think this would do to me? Do I think it would kill me? Can I interact with this toucan bird here? I guess we have to find out what happens, but I'm suspicious that this might kill me. It says game saved. I think I am currently saved inside the Utapioca or whatever now. I would prefer to find my way out to somewhere where I'm actually on the map. So let's continue to explore. We never went upwards from this screen. And also there might be myriad other possibilities, given the unusual geometry of this place. This looks similar to what was before, right? Yeah. So what if I go up from this screen instead? Oh, except for I won't be able to reach up from here. Okay. In that case, what if I go up on this screen, which... Wait a minute, did I try this? I don't believe I've been on this screen before. This seems like possibly another exit. Oh, this is, yep, okay. I just realized as I started falling down that that was almost certain to do that. So most of these screens are connected to one another. And so from here, I didn't try going upwards. And if there's secret exits, that would be yet another thing to have to worry about in this place. So let's hope there are not. This seems like another lie. Oh! No, I'm actually back out on the map now. Okay. Fascinating. And this is actually one of the lying screens that it said I was on before. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. I love it. The music isn't bad either. Very pretty. Red buttons reset, blue buttons make blue walls. Got it. So it's a horizontal or vertical thing, and the blue button, does that persist across screens? It might. We very rarely interacted with them. It does. And so I would need to set this as blue in order to traverse it vertically, and as red to traverse it horizontally. But I need to do it blue while I'm visiting from this side. Oh, and red is probably stateful as well. Oh my goodness. And there's something to shoot with over here. So there's probably a robot puzzle on the screen below that or above that. And there's robots over here too. Actually, I could shoot that robot. Maybe. I might not need to. For now, if I do... No, I don't think I'm going to be able to bounce up here. So I'm not certain that I can go that way. This feels like it's getting to be kind of an endgame-ish area. Oops, I almost made that. Oh, you're a Bob friendly guy. I see. Does that help me? I don't know that it does. Like, can I not just do this in race and be fine? I could do this in race and be fine. So I choose to do that in race and be fine. Alright, well the pretty area went in a little circle. And by circle I mean rectangle. Are any of these secret somethings? Wow, this music. I guess we'll try going upwards. Anything secret over here? Perhaps not. There's a lot of instruments. There's like strings, and I like this music a lot for that. And then more of these puzzles. Are there any save points in here is what I really want to know. A save point back out in the real world would be a fine thing for me to find. But I don't know that I'm finding it right now. Could I have gone left, left, up? I've already forgotten. Looks like yes. Oops. Oops. That didn't quite work. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Come on, Bob. There we go. Be a good bouncy ball. Oh, I could also potentially enter the Tapioca over here. I forget why I turned around last time, so let's actually visit the screen, one screen to the left. Because I found the blue thing that I needed to solve a puzzle over in the other direction, I remember now. Alright. And then over to the right. More beautiful flowers. And a house that belongs to no one. And more pretty stuff. But this looks like probably another one-way, because I don't see a way to traverse upward from here. Alright, I need to find myself a save point. Or I suppose, depending upon how long this goes, it could be one of those I broke it up into 2 episodes kind of things. Because I kind of just want to keep exploring. Like, I've been meaning to come back to what I think is going to be another entrance to the Tapioca or whatever over here. So let's revisit it once again. Oh, wait, could I have used this? I don't think I could have used this to get on that screen on the right. I don't think it would have helped. It will speed things up briefly over here. But yeah, this looks like an entrance to the Tapioca or whatever it's called. I think I just fell down to somewhere I had been before. It's interesting that there were 2 screens that looked like this. So I'm going to try climbing up to the second one of them. Oops. And see if it's any different. That looks the same as what I saw the first time I went through there. Oops. Alright, that's fine. And then what about on the left-hand side? We've never gone this way, I don't think. This leads to another place that claims to be somewhere on my map that I am actually not. So is there going to be a save point over here? This actually looks exactly like the screen that was here on the map. Oh gosh. If I remember correctly, like I remember a screen that looked just like that. And a screen that looks just like this. I think I'm back on the map, actually. Hold on. No, that's there now. Have I permanently changed the structure of the world? Possibly? Well, permanently. Like, I could probably go back through those screens. Oh, no. I'm still in it. Okay. Who are you? You take the shape of some character that was in Knytt Stories, I think, because I was watching someone else play one of this game's predecessors. Strange. This place doesn't feel cold and empty like the rest of Utopioca. Since when did Utopia feel cold and empty? You're saying it wrong. It's Utopioca. You can't fool me, Celia. What kind of name would that be? Who are you? Yoga Monster. Ah, when I first arrived here, this was just an ordinary cave. But, using my yoga powers, I turned into what you see here, and now, you too could learn the power of yoga. Who will you send? Let's send Dora. I used to do yoga, but I never knew it's that powerful. Please teach me. There used to be this light you would step into. I don't actually know where it is now. Either way, I want to see your real form. This is my real form. Come on, don't be shy. Show me your real form and talk to me. Wait, do you mean me? She can transform into a ball, but that's not a real form. You're that ball who I bestowed my yoga powers upon. I no longer sense this power inside you. Now you can only turn into a sprite. I guess this was one of the creatures in... It wasn't in Knytt Stories. It was in Through a Deep Forest or whatever the other game was that Nicholas made that involved the ball, and the ball had like 10 different power-ups you could get throughout the game that were gifted by different creatures, and so this one gifted one. I don't remember which one. That's so disappointing. The power I gave you is so much better. As you must have noticed, Utopioka has changed since you visited it 1,000 years ago. I mean, changed Utopioka. Haha. Okay, so these days you can't stay in Utopioka too long. Sooner or later, the place pushes you out. When it happens, you end up at different random places in the undergrounds. I can help you. Take this owl mask. With it, you can stay in Utopioka as long as you like. Your map will even work. I'm afraid this place is one of Utopioka's exits. You need to find another way back. So I gained an owl mask. It appears... Oh. There's the wheel. Allow you to go deeper in Utopia. Oh, right. I forgot that we got that from like the professor when we exited the first time. And the owl mask. You can stay in Utopioka. Your map will work. But what if I want to exit? Well, he said this place is an exit. Am I on the map right now? I am, and it's one of the spots in the bottom left. Do you see it? Over here, where I'm moving my cursor around. It was one of the spots I couldn't get to before. Interesting. Okay. And perhaps I need to talk to more people as Bob. I don't know that I honestly ever tried it before. So to the left is a screen where I remember what it looks like. There's going to be a white door in the upper left and another giant temple house that's kind of like this one. Yes. And I was never able to get to this button, but now I can. And so now we have that, and if I return to this Utopioka exits, can I visit these other two screens here and see whatever is hiding on them? This is fascinating. The answer is yes, but it's just a Utopioka exit. All right. But now that we have the owl mask, we know where we are in the world. Do you have anything more to say, by the way? All right. It's just about the ball. And can I... Oh, there's a ceiling up there, of course. I didn't see it at first. So what happens if I go this way? I'm here. If I go the other way, I presume I'm also here. But I do get them on my map now permanently? Yes. Okay, so the lower left, we filled out some more squares. Just to the right of me is the toll for the fire bell, where the toll price was 5 glyphs or 10 coins or some combination thereof. And I'm actually near... You know what? I'm actually near a place where I know something I want to return to do. So I guess let's go return to do it. So that would be, so this is like the maze. The maze can be tricky, but just don't be tricked by it. But we met Niles and got some blue stone. A few screens over here. And then in the bottom left, there was a screen I couldn't get across. And it occurred to me that if I had the blue power-up, yeah, Niles is down here. Okay. That if I had the blue power-up, I'd be able to get through those screens, and a Niles screen, there was a blue power-up that I could get to, I think. And so I just, when I was watching someone else play this, and they went through the Niles area, I was like, wait a minute, I could totally bring that blue power-up. So here's where I need it. I need it to get across this lava. Yes, because then I could bounce with Bob up there. So anywhere at this height, which is like 4 above the bottom of the screen, if I had the blue power-up... So yeah, I could fire it from like right here, going to the left, and it would do what I needed it to do. Which would also be right here going to the left. And I think there's a blue power-up 2 screens above me here. Oh, no, it's more than 2 screens. No, I went the wrong way. Niles is over here. Hold on. I got confused. It's a complicated map. It's very large. There's a blue power-up 2 screens above here, is what I meant to say. So this is where we met Niles, in that fairy box. And then the screen above me has a blue power-up that I think we could drop down very quickly and take advantage of the blue power and get across and get over to the corner piece. That's my goal. Okay. Comet form is just for getting up here. Here's the blue thing. And I just want to take it down very quickly. Fall, fall, fall. And shoot. I think that'll do it. And then I need to turn it off at the right moment. 3, 2, 1, now. I did it. Okay. And just watching someone else play the game, I happened to notice that possibility. So this is a screen we've never been to, and presumably one of the next screens is going to get us the corner piece. This blue power-up was probably just to get back. Here's a place to enter the disorder, as there seems to be in every corner of the map. Here's a spooky house that exists just to be spooky, I suppose. It's doing a good job. Good job, spooky house. There is a way to go upwards. Is it on the left-hand side? I think it's on the left-hand side. It's actually nighttime now when I'm recording, but I guess the, just the lamp in my room. There's the corner piece. We did it. And look, there's a blue froggy over there. Okay, we got all 4 pieces of the puzzle. There's the mysterious guy that we met near the upper right. There's a number of other mysterious screen... Ooh. There's not actually a secret there, but now I'm going to be looking for secrets. There's a few places that I could imagine possibly needing all 4 pieces of the puzzle to something something. I don't have a complete list in front of me right now. But yeah, let your imagination run wild. Alright, one final screen up here is going to be like an inventory item and a coin. Currently it appears that there's nothing on this screen. That's a little too suspicious to believe. I see, so I guess I meant to do something... Oops. Oops. Alright, come on. Oops. I want to turn back into me, right. So yeah, once again, 2 buttons. I have to use both of them here. Okay. So if I'm me over here, then presumably this is something? There was a secret way to get back here. Where does it let me out? Or does it? Maybe this is going to take me somewhere completely different. Really? Really? This was available to me the whole time? By going this way? Apparently this was available to me the whole time by going this way. Who knew? Okay, well, the world is more well-connected than I thought. I think... Huh. Very clever game. I think perhaps it makes sense for me to go pay a toll and ring another bell, because we haven't done that in a while. And we are kind of close to being able to do that. Oh, I have to get through some of this maze. Yeah, let me go save and get over to the toll person. Alright, I've made my way over to the toll person. I have 7 glyphs, so I could just pay with glyphs. Have you collected 5 glyphs yet? We have the glyphs right here. Pay 5 glyphs? Yes. Here you go. Okay, now be careful. And it used some kind of random assortment of them. Not sure if there was a rhyme or reason to it. And so now, presumably, I just need to be careful. How hard could that be? When have I ever not been careful? That's what I'm trying to say. I see what we need to do. Okay, that goes very quickly. I did the right thing, but then me got caught on the wall. Okay, I understand. There we go. Okay. First challenge. Well met. How about over here? Let's see. If there's a secret, then there might have been a way to avoid the toll. And so I am curious to find out if there's a secret. And I guess I can do that this way. There was a secret. I could have gotten there for... Oh, but I could never get up here. This was a way back. I remember not being able to traverse this. Specifically, due to the narrow thing at the upper left. So, unless, however, it could also be the case that there's a second secret, like in the ceiling up here, and I could have, like, come down from somewhere. So just in case that's the case... Oops, well... And let's not fall back down. I don't immediately spy a second secret in the ceiling, though. Okay, well... We know a way out there. Great. Let's go ring a bell. Bell number 2. Fire bell. Right. I press the button to ring it. Sure. It's gonna be loud. Alright. It is done. The bell no longer appears on the map. And our ears, hopefully, are still intact. So, I guess I do want to go back out that way now. Will the remaining 4 bells also be this idiotically loud? Just keep some distance with when me rings them. Nah. Okay. I kind of screwed up my awesome bounce there, but that's okay. But I appreciate the fact that the game developer kind of calls out how loud they are. Alright. So, there's a way to go left and up over here, it looks like, that I've never taken. And the question is, did I never take it, or was I unable to? And so, I'm going to make my way over there, and we'll find out. Alright, I've made my way over to the aforementioned screen, and there is a way up that I just never took. So let's go this way. And discover, apparently, a save point. We like save points. They let us save the game. Game saved. And just like that, it is done. Okay. In order to get around these guys... I see the Baba-Majigger. So presumably... I want to do something ridiculous like that? Not sure exactly what. If I get directly above this guy, I could safely hang on the wall with me. Got it. Okay. Oh! I actually managed to be safe somewhere there for a second. That was kind of unusual. I think this is one of those puzzles where the correct solution might be just to, like, randomly press stuff until it works. Because it won't take many tries. And so I randomly pressed stuff. It didn't take many tries. And so is this the temple? And is this where we're going to meet the 5 crazy people? Hubert. This is the one Celia kind of liked, who was the Doomsdayist. Hi, me, right? Oh, hi, Celia. Hi, the fairy. What was your name? Wait, listen. I've done more research about glyphs. Finally got it figured out. Every glyph represents an object and a number. Now multiply the moon glyphs and blah, 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 blah. And the number you get is exactly the same date as the end of the 600-year cycle, despite it indicates a different event. Who you send? Let's send Celia to try to knock some sense into him. How many times are you crazy people have to change the date for the apocalypse again? I wasn't wrong about the last date, Celia. I just didn't realize what it really meant. A new time wave was created that day. The wave set a lot of things in motion, which will culminate by the... Yeah, whatever. You used to sell some marbles with some made-up powers, right? Red protective orbs. Ain't nothing made up about them. They're magical. I think I have 2 of them in my inventory. Come on, there's no such thing as magic. Says the girl whose friend can turn into a flying blob of light, and who also perhaps can toggle state. I still think Celia actually has magical powers, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, it's actually a bit weird. Hey, do you want to help me out? I ran out of red orbs. I need to stock up, so I'll have something to sell. That's unexpected. Do people actually buy them? Oh wait, it makes sense. I was just having too high expectations of people again. Either way, we have a bunch of protective marbles for you already. Thank you. You'll need something that keeps you safe as well. We could use some actual protection, like wrist guards for me. She climbs a lot because she doesn't have wings. I have something better. This will keep you safe from pretty much anything the universe decides to throw at you. Whoa, flower? Just hold on to it, okay? So, okay, I had 3 protective orbs, and I got 1... what? 1 blood flower. Keep its owner safe from any danger. Alright. So apparently, like, all the garbage we've been collecting throughout the game is exchanged as currency to various vendors in the temple to give us flowers, and then if we have enough flowers, then we can talk to the super professor dude who's gonna something and get us toward the end game, is what it's feeling like. That sounds about right, right? Right. Which person are you going to be? Strange person? Professor Julie. If it isn't my favorite student. Professor Julie, still working at uni? I am, but not as much as before. Flip-flop is taking over when I'm in too much pain. If only your body worked as well as your intellect. But then I'm not sure the universe could handle that much awesomeness. Ah, you're always such a sweetheart. Alright. So this is Celia's old university professor, but didn't actually have anything noteworthy to say and didn't send us on a quest. So was she the one sane one who was here with the esoterics or whatever they're called? I'm kind of happy with the order that I did things in this game. I'm not sure how much of it I was actually railroaded into without realizing it, versus how much of it is I just stumbled into doing things in a good order. It'll be interesting to watch some other people's playthroughs, and perhaps look back at the map and discover if there's places that I couldn't have gotten here until I did this kind of thing going on. I'm guessing below there's going to be yellow power. I was incorrect. Are we actually exiting the temple here? Yes and no. I'm on the other side of a door. I mean, mostly no, because I'm still in the temple in terms of music and scenery. This looks pretty spooky. There's one screen to my left. And within it we have... it's like a giant weight. I'm going to speak as Bob. Hold on. Bob cannot interact with this person. Probably Bob couldn't interact with any of the folks. Renaud, welcome to my alchemical laboratory. I sure don't get visitors every day. Who will you send? Let's send Celia again. Turned lead into gold. Haha, unlikely is what she'll say. I have some info for you. Shoot. That is, unless you're about to try to convince me that alchemy has been disproven by science or something. Ah, I'll say it anyway. Alchemy has been disproven by science. Wrong. Vulcanelli produced a philosopher's stone a few hundred years back, which successfully transmute lead into gold. The immune right after the Great War, when the surface was poisoned? Instead of digging for a place to live, a group of sprites named themselves after human alchemists and conducted experiments. They sure weren't the smartest people of their age. Not the most long-lived ones, either. Okay, the timing wasn't right. That's not my problem. Say, where do you get your supplies? You seem to have some proper science equipment there. I get them from Julie. The professor? One and the same. Professor Julie is my hero. Can we go and see her? Accept quest? Yes. Okay, I was just talking about right ordering things, and now I've just wrong ordered it. I didn't think Julie would sell equipment to an alchemist, but I suppose for the right price. I get equipment for free. She helps out with many experiments, too. She wouldn't do that. This can't be the right person. Let's go see her. All right. I have concerns. But I guess that's not particularly different from usual stuff in the game. I am going to immediately cycle back around to see Professor Julie. Assuming I can do so, and it appears that all of this is traversable back the other direction. And then, have we seen any save points in the... Yes, there was a save point over here in the temple as well. Oh, can I get through here? I can go to the right and then maybe circle back around. Yeah, I could totally. Because I could do this. And then do this. And then, oh, can I do this? I could do this. Hold on. Yeah. I know how to bob. I have bobbed many a time at this point in the game. You might call me Bobby Bob Bobberton. How are things? Are you helping an alchemist conduct experiments? Renaud? Yes. I always looked up to you. I admired your objective research, unclouded by myriadist and internet ideologies. You always search for the truth. And now you're helping an alchemist? So in the end, it turns out you're just as dumb as anyone else. I feel sorry for Renaud. He'll never create gold. I don't believe in alchemy, but I've watched Renaud grow as a person since he got into it. He now knows the history of alchemy better than anyone in the undergrounds. He'd make a great teacher. I know he'll never create gold, but he loves trying. He's the last person you should feel sorry for. Aren't you known for calling yourself realist? I don't think it's realistic to think that everyone should be a realist. Alchemy's been proven false, but isn't Renaud better off doing what he loves to do? Or to make another example, let's say a person really needs to feel that life has a deeper meaning. Even though nothing proves that any gods exist, isn't that person better off being religious anyway? Why'd you write a book proving religion false, then? I think you misunderstood it. My book debunks every so-called proof that gods exist, but I still cannot prove that they don't. Also, my condition is getting worse. I'm not sure how many years I have left in me. I'm so sorry. Even without evidence, I want to believe that there's more after this life. Somewhere it feels like there is. I didn't expect this from you. I guess I can understand it, though. Are you okay, Celia? You're the one asking me? I need to think about what you said earlier. That might be more story progress for Celia, I could imagine. I didn't expect that from her. Perhaps you just turned Julie into some kind of mirror for yourself? You're not making much sense. It just seems that you're surprised because she turned out to not to share every opinion of yours. Also, wouldn't even you begin to look at things differently if you knew your time was running out? I really don't know. As I get older, I definitely, Brian in real life, get more aware of my mortality by virtue of the fact that bodies have problems. But I don't know that it's changed any of my views of the world. Yet, anyway. So there was a save point back there. And as much as I'm really enjoying this, like, I've pushed this into, like, 2 episodes already. We'll peek at, like, 2 more screens. And if I don't see another save point coming up, then we'll go back. Oh, is this the entrance to the temple that we saw? No. I feel like I've seen this, though. Maybe we did see this back in chapter 1? And there's a save point up here. Okay. So we got a few more screens explored first. But we found a save. Okay. There's a lot going on in terms of the lore. There's a lot going on in terms of the map. There are a lot more loose ends, I think, that I need to collect. And yeah, we keep warping around the map, and so it's kind of hard for me to get all the things done I want to do. There's going to be a long cleanup phase in this game, but looking at our inventory, we've made a ton of progress. So, I hope you're looking forward to more. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Knytt Underground. For now, bye-bye.